Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome to Vesta Angels Tarot. This is going to be your reading for November the 30th. No. November the 29th, 2024. Now, right now, it is early in the morning. It's about 3 a.m. actually on your holiday, November the 28th. I didn't go live today because I wanted you to, have some time to yourself, enjoy your friends and family. For the people who celebrate holiday, and I just didn't put out a reading. I was trying to get a little rest in for myself, but something happened today, something that I've been touching on a little bit in the readings that has been coming out. So I couldn't go to sleep without doing this reading for you. I still may go live tomorrow evening. But if you see this, then it was a countdown, and I had it timed to come out around 2 p.m. Okay, today on November the 29th. Which I usually don't do. I don't do the pre-time scheduled things every now and then. So it must be an important message. Hey, how are you? Um, I thought I had it for it to go live tomorrow, but maybe I did something wrong. Okay. So if I'm live, I'm live. Let's get it then. So as you see before you here, today's title is The Seven of Swords Returns. Now, I always teach y'all that the Seven of Swords will always return back to you. It may not be hours, it may not be days, weeks. It could even be months or years, but the Seven of Swords will always return. Now, I just chose this deck, but don't let the picture fool you, okay? By it being a divine feminine here, it also can be a masculine. It don't have to be a lover. It don't have to be necessarily a ex, but it can be somebody who has passed by you or into your life at one point of time that has been a Seven of Swords to you. Now, if you don't know what the Seven of Swords is, it is some type of person that you have gotten into some type of confrontation, a fight or argument, a debate. And most likely, after it happened, you or that person decided to separate or to go different ways. Okay. Now, that person may not have contacted you anymore, or you may have decided to block and not to contact that person anymore. It could be an ex spouse, a baby mama, a baby daddy. It could be an old friend. It could be an old coworker. It can also be a job. Okay. Um, it comes in all different ways and forms. A Seven of Swords. Um, this person though left a decision up to you, okay, to decide if you wanted to reunite or reconnect or reconcile after this argument, debate, or fight. Whether you started it or whether they started it, they could have said something out of the way, something very rude, discouraging. They could have called you out of your name, you know, just or a lie, right? They stole something from you or was a thief of something, your time, your money, your energy, your love, your gratitude, your graciousness, your nurturing, your caring. It's good. Of course, it's going to be different for everybody, you know. This person really thought that they can get away with it by acting like this, um, confronting you a certain type of way, or disregarding you, treating you a certain way and expect that you were just supposed to live with it or abide by it or don't say nothing about it, right? And this person may have already came back to you before, over the years, right? And maybe there is still a separation of the sorts between you and this person. This also could be somebody new that maybe you started talking to or dating, and you may not have known that you were part of a third party situation, that they were cheating on you. Well, if they're new, then they're not really cheating, but it could have been a sense of dishonesty where that they was not revealing everything, still involving you in a third party situations. So even though you were probably honest in the conversation, the getting to know each other part, and they were still keeping some things from you as a sense of dishonesty. But if they are new, then they really don't have to disclose all of that information until some type of agreement has been made between the both of you to become a couple, or to just date, each other um, voluntarily and see where it goes. Now, when those type of situations come into play, then that's something different. So, and make sure you're very clear with that, so that you don't take on extra feelings and emotions of assuming that you were together, but that person never said that you were a couple. Okay. A lot of people do that. They think because you go out on a couple of dates, or you may be intimate with that person, uh, very fast early in the relationship, and then you assume that you're together. So that also could be a sense of dishonesty with yourself, because you do want to ask questions. You don't want to assume. Um, you want to get very clear and honest answers, or at least clear answers, whether the person is still lying or not. Um, and this is where the high priestess energy would come in. Now, I put these cards down here, such as different levels of opportunities that may can result or happen, um because this, depending on people's transformation, and we're still going through that as a collective. We're still in the transformation energy of Scorpio. I do sidereal on this channel, not tropical or western. So the birthday of Scorpio is November the 15th through December the 15th. Then it will move to Sag for my channel. If you're still tropical western horoscope, or however you want to say, then I guess y'all would already be in Sag season, I guess, okay? But you got the Fool, the Wheel, the World, Justice, the Tower, and the Star. Now, in this deck, or the other part of the deck, I left out all of the swords energy, no particular order, okay? It's nothing but swords in here. Since we're talking about sword energy, even though Sag season and Scorpio season is fire and water, that has nothing to do with swords. But please remember also, Mercury just went retrograde. That will be y'all next reading, most likely coming up. And it just went retrograde in Scorpio. While the sun is still there. So that means you have the sun and Mercury in first house of Scorpio. So again, this is why the sun is illuminating the mercurial energy of communication, swords. And it's all going to be about, is this person, Seven of Swords, coming back towards you to, kind of like to lead you on, or to tell the truth? Okay. Now, I am going to clarify with a whole nother deck. But we're also going to use the rest of these. So I'm going to give these a little shuffle here. And I'm also going to put these with it. Then we're going to see what comes out far as what may your person be coming back to do. Are they coming to lead you on again? Are they coming to finally tell the truth? Are they really accepting their transformation just like you are still going through a transformation? Okay. Now, I'm not doing this reading to coerce you to take anybody back or anything like that. This is to help to give you answers because that person will contact you. They may show up, okay, especially if they're family members, so that means they know where you live. Most of y'all. This could be a coworker that you stopped talking to presently at your job. And now all of a sudden they want to start talking to you after they have betrayed you, was dishonest, they lied on you or to you, about you. It was a slight disagreement and or argument, you know. And this could be even, again, like I say, somebody from years ago, months ago, or something more recent. But the person is coming back. And again, this is not about the Mercury being retrograde. It's about the Seven of Swords energy, okay? This was your channel message. All right. So I should have did pick a pile 1, 2, or 3 type of thing, but it's okay. We're just going to go with the flow here. And we're going to see. Okay. So we're already getting a 3 of Swords clarifying the 7 of Swords. Now, actually, since this is the first card, and the first card is the strongest, I should start placing them like this. Now, 3 of these swords are already here, okay? She's got 5 in her hand and 2 here, okay? 3 of them are here, 2 here, and 2 here. So when this person left after the argument, fight, a debate, and this could be anything. This can be your government. This can be your Senate. This can be Congress. This can be corporate 500. Again, this can be your personal life, your community where you live, things that's going on. You take it how it resonates or how your intuition is telling you for your enlightenment, okay? Because this is not a personal, this is a collective, but it may come across as a personal. So the person did hurt you or break your heart here, okay? That's why they have the 3 of the Swords in the hand, and they also had 2 as a opportunity that they took from you with them, okay? Because they would have a sword, you would have a sword, and this would be the retribute. It would be the comeback. It would be the rebuttal. You understand? It would be the you didn't let me finish what I'm saying type of thing, and you said what you had to say, and then you hung up on me. Something to that nature. So they hurt you, they broke your heart in some type of way, and they took the opportunity for you to rebuttal or to have a comeback. They also took that with them, but they left 2 swords here in the ground as a way to be able to, at some point of time, pick up the conversation, okay? And this is also why the person is looking back. They're looking back over their shoulder to see whether you have been noticing if they have been dishonest with you during that time period over months, years, or days. Have you been noticing that they was getting away with things that they were doing that you did not know about? Did you even notice that they were lying to you? Um, and also, the person looking back is kind of like, are they getting caught? Okay? Or will they get caught? As long as they keep doing what they're doing, right? So this person here, Seven of Swords, is looking back at the hurt, the anguish, the sorrow, the pain that they did cause. Now, this person, first card is the strongest, is walking away, okay? They're walking away and looking back at the things and the people, situations that they did hurt. And since we're doing the reading, we're talking about you, okay? Queen of Swords. So whether you're a masculine or a divine feminine, you see how these two people, the queen now has the back to the person because you found out the lie, you had to deal with the hurt, you set your standards, you set your boundaries, you made your standards even higher. You probably did say the truth, spoke the truth during the time, or if that person did come back to you at some point of time, you spoke the truth then, right? But the person still got away. They still got away with not answering you, not, really evaluating the hurt and the pain that they really caused you, not being honest. Probably also really not apologizing, and to still see if they can get away with not apologizing, right? So this could be you coming out as the Queen of Swords, whether you're masculine or divine or feminine, as you understand now, because the Queen of Swords is really about lessons. It's about he or she knows the lessons. She knows all of the games, all of the sayings and stuff like that, right? Um, and you also know your place on the throne. And a queen will always still have to represent theirself as a queen and continue not to lower their standards in a way, not to argue, to fight, but also still be diplomatic and open enough for conversation. Okay. But you did cut it off. You did cut it off. You cut back, or you cut off from what was given to you, which was the Three of Swords. And remember, I just showed you again that this is your sword, that's their sword, which is a conversation that was left that needs to be had. But when they left, they took the sword that you were holding here, and they took their other sword with them as the conversation that a lot of you did not get a chance to have a sense of diplomacy or rebuttal. Okay. They also know, looking back at you now as the Queen of Swords, that they know they can't get away with it again. Okay. Because now you may not have been representing yourself as the Queen of Swords during that time. You could have been like a Two of Cups, a Lover's card, a Three of Cups. Very open, very happy. Even maybe the Sun card, the Star card, the Wheel of Fortune, anything but the Queen of Swords. But after this particular situation, this is your stance now. So this person is looking back again, like I said, at you on... They don't know if they could conversate with you again. They don't know if you would even allow this to get by you again. So they're having second thoughts. Okay. I'm going to try and speed this up a little bit. The World card in reverse. So a lot of you know that this is not over. Even though you may not have spoken to this person, again, it was a last argument, fight. Somebody hung up. Oh, you calling from Seattle. The World card in reverse. We got Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, why did I say Cancer? Maybe a Cancer. Aquarius, Leo. The World card also is Saturn. Is direct now, but it was retrograde, right? So especially during the time or the months of June through November, you probably did not hear from this person. Remember all of those readings I kept talking about Saturn being about unfinished business? So this person now will come to you as a Seven of Swords because they still know with these Two of Swords left here in the ground that it's about unfinished business. Okay. Now we have the Fool card. For me, it's Pisces energy. Some people call it Aries. But for me, I see it as Pisces, 12th house. So this person is having some type of spiritual revelation. They have the nerve to have faith that you will let them see you, come towards you, have a fresh beginning, a new start, be in a sense of lighthearted energy. Understand that literally they're a fool. I don't care who they are, because that's how they represented their self, with the dishonesty, the lies, the cheating, the backstabbing, and arguments and stuff like that, because that's not necessarily the way that I look at my collective, my subscribers, as a way of life. Okay. That you're really one of the people who like to walk around and argue and fight and do all that type of stuff. I don't really see my subscribers like that. Now, I'm not saying that you can't do it if necessary, but just your everyday type of living, you're looking for true commitment and happiness, right? At one point you thought that you can have this with that person, even if they're a family member, because there's lots of people in families right now that don't get along, that don't see each other. So you would want that type of, sorry, y'all, you would want that type of love, commitment, honesty, to be engulfed in family, especially a close friend, a best friend, that camaraderie, if it's co-workers or at your job. But this person is walking towards you, possibly like they didn't do anything, the Fool card. Also hoping that with the World card in reverse, but I feel that they don't know about the World card energy, but they just know that it's still unfinished business left with you, but they don't spiritually understand why. Okay, let's get your other card. Now, for some of you, this person may not come towards you, or this may not fully happen until April. Okay, like the middle of April, where this cycle will be able to close out, whether it's a reconnect, a reconciliation, a conversation. They still may even contact you during this Mercury retrograde. But far as a commitment or just coming towards you, I don't really feel that will be a completion as a cycle until April. Okay. Now, please remember also that K2 and Rahu probably has a lot to do with this. Mars will still be back and forth between Gemini and Cancer all the way until May, June of next year also. And then we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, let's do a quick little clarification. You got the Two of Swords here. Like I said, this person is still thinking about this. Even still, after they contact you, it could have been a contact because if it was a holiday. It also can be maybe they will try to come and see you or contact you for the Christmas holiday and or New Year and use that as an excuse to just walk into your life or just to call you all of a sudden, if you don't have them blocked, and just waltz right in, just dial your number or press your contact to see if you're still open, Queen of Swords, if you have them blocked or not. Because they actually want to reset this. Now, that's going to be up to you. It's your decision. Now, if this was something abusive, very hurtful, then of course that's something different. The Knight of Swords is in reverse, like I said. This person has not came towards you, but they may try to conversate. The Two of Swords energy over here is giving me that for some of you, they're still weighing on this. Okay. They're still trying to decide on what to say, what to do. Should they try to come towards you and see you physically, or should it start out as a conversation? But this person is coming back. Okay. Now, I'm not on anybody's side here, but it is still some unfinished business here. Page of Wands. Ace of Swords. I was really expecting the Tower and things to come out that is still in this deck. So I had the Six of Swords. This deck has 2 Ten of Swords, the Ace, the 9, the Wheel, the Tower, 5 of Swords, Page, 4, Justice, Star, 8, and King. So I was really expecting to see the Tower actually to come out. But we'll see. This is a full deck. Yeah, so y'all are still not talking. But I do feel that that's going to change. Okay. 4 Swords. Let me see if I can lower this a little bit. Two Knights of Swords, both in reverse. You see what I mean? They're scared to charge towards you right now. For some of you, they're still thinking about it. So it still may be 2 hours, 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. For some of you, it may even be another 2 years. But they will return. Okay? Because they don't know how to express their emotions right now. This also can be why they're representing as the Fool, wanting to take a leap of faith, as we say. But the Fool card is a very spiritual card. It's about having faith when you don't know the journey or the outcome, but you must walk that path anyway. So right now, this person's emotions are very disheveled, whether you care or not. And this is why they are not, they need to get their emotions and what they need to say together all the way. Because the Knight of Swords with the King of Cups, both in reverse, this person is going to still come across emotionally disconnected. They're not going to speak words of the love and the nurturing and the caring that you would want to hear. They may also not necessarily may apologize, but they're ready to come off of this Four of Swords though. And remember, 4 of these swords are up here. Okay? Because they see they're the 10 of Wands. They're ready to get rid of this burden of the dishonesty, the hurt, the lies, the betrayal, you know, the bad communication or words that they chose to say to you. And it caused this whole burden and shift between the both of you in the first place. Doing things behind your back, the 7 of Swords, and you left, or you took a break, or you made them take a break. You separated yourself. They separated yourself from their self from you. You stopped talking to each other. So you put them like in a timeout. You put them, or they put themselves in a timeout from you. They were separated from you, and they had to think. They had to really think, go through nightmares. They had to really contemplate prayer, go through a sense of understanding as the 4 of Swords of what they've done. Okay? Even if it's something that you don't know that they did, but they did it behind your back to somebody who did not deserve it. You get what I'm saying? So that was something that they were carrying their self that maybe you don't have any knowledge about. Because the Queen of Swords, I feel, is you being the honest person, being honest in your communication, honest in your beliefs and your values, standing up for yourself, speaking up for yourself, doing what's right, saying what's right, being a good person. And this person was being a 7 of Swords to you. So they had to carry that. Yep. And I'm still thinking that they don't understand emotionally why. When they could have just cut it off, King of Swords. But the King of Swords did not come out. Knight of Wands in reverse. For some of you, this may be actually in Sag season, which will be December the 15th through January the 15th. Again, I do Vedic Sidereal. And I see the Knight of Wands as Sag. Okay. Other people, readers may see it differently, but that's how I see it. And like I said, this person may try to contact you around Christmas. People who don't really talk to you, or you cut them off, or you don't deal with them anymore on a daily basis, because you don't put up with their mess. They use a holiday as an excuse to call or to text. So the other 11 months, you was not thinking about me, but you want to express wishes for a holiday? Okay. That's a Knight of Swords in reverse. And be careful if this person may try to, still come across very argumentative with the Knight of Swords, 2 Knight of Swords in reverse. You also may become argumentative with the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Because you may not just be understanding their logic, Now we have the Strength card in reverse. This person right now don't have the tenacity, the strength. They're being a coward because of their sense of dishonesty. Let me clarify this Fool. That was quick. 6 of Cups. So they're scared in reverse. So they're scared that you, they're trying to think of a way to be friendly to you, to reconnect, or to start this back up, or to have some type of conversation to to overlap or to be better than the last conversation that started all of this as a fight or argument. Okay. Six of Cups in reverse. This also can be a new person for some of you, not somebody from the past. Some of you are saying, like, this person wants to give you your flowers now instead of, you said it's your sister. I can dig that. Seven of Cups in reverse. They're confused. Why? I don't know. And for some of you right now, because every person is going to be different, some people are really refusing their, what you call it? Some people are really refusing their rebirth. And we always keep having rebirth. We don't have one and that's it. No. We go through a couple of rebirths a year. But this person right now is choosing not to have the strength to do this, to choose this. For whatever reason, they're refusing, I see, to put this Ten of Wands as a burden down. They're still choosing to carry it. It also can be ego, is what I'm hearing, especially with this King of Cups to a Knight of Swords in reverse. There's still so much egotistical with the Strength card in reverse. And they can make this choice to do this because the Ten of Wands is really an ending. But with these three cards coming in reverse after the fact, this is giving egotistical to me, where that they're choosing at this point not to do a reconciliation. Now, it can be that with you being a Queen of Swords, they may feel that it's not going to work anyway. So why should they try? You're not going to listen. You're not going to hear or allow them to apologize. So why should they? You also may already have this person blocked with the Queen of Swords for some of you, where that you feel that you do not want to open this door of friendship. You don't, your loyalty with the Six of Cups for them is gone. Even if this is you as the first row and this is them as the bottom row, it's still giving that this is still unfinished business, and it will happen at some point of time because karmically it has to, whether you agree or don't. See, Ace of Wands. And concerned energy means that it hasn't happened yet because this person has to put this down. Okay? Now, for some of them, I feel that they put it down already or released it finally, but not emotionally. They may have released it replaying it over in their mind so much, but they haven't taken action though. And this is why the title is that they're coming back to you, okay? Because they are about to take action. The Ace of Wands just came out to confirm that for me again. But they haven't done it yet for some of you. We're all on, the timeline has changed, y'all, okay? But we're all on different journeys and paths. So like I said, remember I said between the number 2 weeks, 2 days, 2 months. For some of you, it may be 2 years. It also could be 1 day, 1 month, 1 week, 1 year. But it hasn't happened. Some of you is going to come faster than others. Again, this person wants a start over, hopefully, because there is no 11 of Wands. You get what I'm saying? The 9 of Wands is the outcome, and the 10 is a release. And then you drop the 0 and start over with 1. So this person has to unfinished business, the world card in reverse. They have to try. They have to do this. They have to try. And it's not just for their benefit. So anybody feeling that, come out of your ego. It's because of the balance of the karma. Okay. And if some of you don't allow for that to happen, then you will start picking up the 10 of Wands on your burden on your end. You understand? Because this also helps you, but don't be egotistical that because it will help you as an apology or to even talk to them again, that you realize it would help to release their burden. But that's how you get your karma back. Okay? That's how you get your karma back. I'm not saying that you have to believe them, accept them, get back with them or anything like that. But open up the door of the communication. Now, I'm not saying to allow somebody to come back to hurt, to cheat on you, to be dishonest. It's about being a Queen of Swords energy. This is why her hand is open and out. You can come to me. I'll allow this conversation. I'll allow for you to say what you need to say, and I'm going to say what I need to say, but I'm going to continue to be the truth, speak the truth, and I'm sit here on my throne to do that. Okay? Being very diplomatic. That's how you represent as being a queen. We do have real queens around this world, right? So imagine that the real queen does not want to talk, does not want to be diplomatic with other countries, and always shut down, hang up on people. No, you can't say nothing to me. I don't want to talk to you. That's not how a queen represents, okay? So if you're not to that level to hear what somebody has to say and then make judgment from there on how you want to handle the situation, then you're not quite to that point. Okay. All right. So let's see the Fool card. I don't know if the Six of Cups went on the Fool card or the World, but let's just throw another one up there because it is about... Thank you, ancestors. Okay. It is about to be a reset. I can't even get it out of my mouth. The number 0 on the Fool card. Because a new cycle has to begin. Not only in your life, moving on for a lot of you, meeting new people, getting into new relationships, doing something new, restarting your own life. You're going through a reset yourself. It's not about the other person. It's about the karma of the conversation, the karma of you getting your healing, okay, by realizing how diplomatic and how much of a better person you are, that you're open to it, and then you can settle it not only in your heart, but being a true empress energy. You allow that person to receive their karma so that they can heal too. You're never a true empress if it's all about you, okay? Or emperor. If it's always only about you and you only want your healing, you don't care about the other person, how they feel, if they get right, if they ever heal, if they ever get better, then you're not a true empress. And that can be a lot of blockages that you may have in your life because that's not how a queen or empress sits. Because it's still not going to affect you, okay? Whether this person does right by anybody else in their life, that's not going to affect you, especially if you have already moved on. But it's the point of you represent as above, as being below. Okay? So as above, so below, you are a representation as a queen and as an empress. And the way that you handle situations is very imperative. Um, a lot of you didn't ask for this sense of karma, but if you have it, somebody like myself, as being a reader and a channeler, you it's not about me. It's about keeping the balance of the karma. Okay, because you, as an empress and a queen, you will always continue to have prosperity, be blessed, and have abundance. Your life will always keep going straight on your journey and on your path. But if you don't allow past karmas to get balanced when there is a chance to get it balanced, um, then that can affect something in your near journey. I hope you understand what I mean. Because if you're still wishing harm and hurt and I hate them, and of course you may not want to talk to them, but however this is going to come about and it comes your way, if you're still saying, because this is why the black is coming down off of the heart here. If you like, I hate them, I wish everything else that they touch or relationship they get in fails. If you're speaking like that, then you are not a true empress. I hate to say that, because you're not going to be affected either way, whether they do call, come back, or reach out, or whether they don't. But when it's a chance to help another person to get better and to heal for their spiritual sake, not for their ego or their physical, but that's your job karmically, as being the mediator, as above, so below. This is what a queen stands for. And this is why actually this person loves you. This is why they actually want to be with you, because you are that. That is nurturing and caring as an empress and as a queen for everybody, not only to the people who like you, do what you tell them to do, jump when you say jump. No. Even the people or person that hurt you before, you stand as an empress and a queen. And you could still say, I forgive you, and you could be on your way. That will help them to lead them to a king of cups being in the upright. But some of you may say, well, that's not my job. It is your job. As a spiritual being, it is. But if you're a person that's so much into the physical world, and very influenced by social media and what other people, keep trying to turn your way and your heart a different way, then this can be why some of you are still not sitting in the Empress energy. Because you've already turned your back to the Three of Swords. So you've done your healing. You moved on. Some of you ain't really thought about it anymore. You ain't thought about the person anymore. You probably think about it every now and then, but it's still not affecting you as it was when it first happened, is what I'm saying. Because Source has healed you from that, has helped to protect you from that. But if you don't help this person to heal also, when they finally do get the courage to reach out to try to fix this, you don't have to be back with them. You don't have to reconcile, but it can be at least a conversation. Okay. The World card is clarifying the Fool card over here, or vice versa. The World card can be clarifying the World card, or it can be clarifying the Fool. Either way, Saturn is direct, like I said. Okay, it was retrograde. Let's see what this Ace of Wands is talking about real quick. For the people who get what I'm saying and understand this reading, kudos to you. If you're still saying, well, I don't care if that person heal or not, I don't care about nothing they got going on, they hurt me, then you're still stuck over here in the Three of Swords. You are not nowhere over here. Okay? Because remember, people are going to be people. And by people being people, you shouldn't let people being people affect you. Because they need to probably do King of Cups in reverse. Some self-care, some self-healing. Hurt people, right? And you could have been the recipient of that. But if the Queen of Swords is sitting here, you didn't allow it for too long to continue to hurt you, because you're well protected and you're well guided, and you will have a sense of clarity and understanding of what your purpose is here. And a lot of times it's not good and it don't sit well. But then you will have that sense of realization that that person, something's wrong with that person. That person is hurt. They probably been through a lot of things. They need healing. They definitely need self-care. They need to work on their feelings and their emotions. You will realize that this person is not ready to be loved or know how to love properly. And you will understand that as an Empress energy or a Queen of Swords. And then you would just say, well, I wish well for that person. All right. Ace of Wands. Let's get it. Nine of Cups in reverse. Let me do this. Two of Swords. Yeah. Five of Cups. Knowing it's time for them to get off from under that tree. Stop being stubborn. Stuck. They hate they missed that opportunity, and they don't want to miss the opportunity again. What am I clarifying? Because the Nine of Cups is in reverse. So, like I said, it's going to be up to this person to take action. It's not up to you to do it. It's up to them. And right now, they don't have the tenacity or the courage to do it. But they are ready and will come out of the sense of disappointment, despair, because this person does miss you as a friend, okay? Or the camaraderie you had as the way you got along with each other, the things that you had in common with each other, your friendly nature, or how they felt when they were with you. So let me actually do this Seven of Swords, because it's going to be different for everybody, though. See, 5 came out of the 7. Let's go ahead and close this out. The Hierophant in reverse. Different beliefs, different values, didn't also want commitment or wanted to be committed to having the responsibility to for some of you, if this is a person that you were dealing with as a close partner, they didn't want to follow your directions or be a part of your beliefs, in a sense. I don't know if I'm saying that right. The Hierophant also can be business, government, Fortune 500 companies. It also could be school, education, colleges, universities. It also can be clergy, the Pope, a pastor, a bishop, whatever the case. Okay, the Hierophant. But it's also about structure. It's also about following rules, regulations. certain dialects, certain scriptures. Um, it's also about being committed to not only one person, but a certain way. Okay. And that could have been what the fight was about. That this person may have thought that you were trying to conform them to be or to act a certain way, to get them to be more of the straight and narrow. And that's totally the opposite of the Seven of Swords. Okay, the Seven of Swords wants to get away with anything they can get away with. A lot of times they do cause fights and arguments just to be able to escape a situation, a conversation, or an environment. They purposely, start fights and arguments so that they can escape. They don't have to deal with the situation. They don't have to conform. They don't have to follow the rules, the regulations, the dogmas, the principles. Be a part of your way of thinking. Also, another representation of the Fool is the very opposite of the Hierophant. Rules, strict rules, regulations, being part of a partnership, being also part of a legacy and or a family, the Hierophant. Then you got the Fool card, which is a free-spirited person. I want to be on my own. I want to be set free. I don't want no rules. I want to be a single person, not in a marriage and or commitment. And this is how this person still is right now. Okay. They are either separating from somebody that they were married to, living with, had some type of contract or agreement with. Could have been just a lease, that they were living with somebody, and they had a lease together, sharing a car note, you know. They could be driving a car with somebody else's name on the insurance for them. It could be all type of stuff with the Hierophant, okay? But like I said, the Five of Swords clarifying the seven. What's left is two swords again. This time, two swords are on the floor, which was standing right here. So these two swords that's on the ground, they're already standing up right here. That's why I said the conversation is about to come back. This person will be coming back to you regarding, like I said in the beginning, the argument, the fight, the debate. And you walked away feeling a certain type of way, disappointed, or you walked away like, hey, I don't want to fight and argue with you. I don't know where all of this is coming from. And this is this person like, hey, where are you going? I still got a conversation. Well, this is the argument that happened, but they still had the two swords, okay? They took your sword, they took the other person's sword, and they felt like when they hung up on you or when they walked away, that the conversation or the situation is over. So it's a sense of, I defeated you, I got my way, I left. I left you with the Three of Swords here, which is the 1, 2, and 3, which is your heartbreak, sorrow, pain, disappointment. And like I already said, they're coming back. The Seven of Swords always return. And it started all over this right here. This person want to make sure that they were the winner, okay? However that may be. You set them free. You stop talking to them. They're the winner. So now that they can be free to continue to do what they want to do, act the way that they want to act, they don't have to conform to the way that you were thinking, what you wanted. Whether it was commitment or marriage, okay, reconciliation, coming back around or into the family, whatever it is, right? This is also a job that regrets that they let you go. I don't know where that came from. They really miss you as an employee. This is also somebody, if you're divorced, this is also somebody wish that they could, they have been rekindling the past, your past marriage with them in their mind, and they hate that they did so much type of stuff because they had to learn a lot of lessons, okay? But finally, something is closing up in a chapter in their life of them being the fool card. And I'm talking to people who have been divorced before. They hate that y'all had to divorce or separate because they had so many struggles about that separation after you divorced them. They wish that they can do it over again and do it the right way. 2 world cards. But Queen of Swords, you did divorce them, you did separate, and you went your own way. So, but I think that, let me see. Let's close it out with the Oracle to see. But yeah, y'all stay tuned. Or let me know. Whew, goodness. Y'all can always come back to this video, rewatch it. Okay. Jupiter returns. Jupiter is still retrograde in Taurus. This is why also the Hierophant is in reverse. So you will have a new benefit coming to you. It can be monetary. It can be health insurance. It could be a direct deposit. It can be a reconciliation or reconnect for some of you. It could be a relationship. It can be better wages or a new job. It also can be a commitment. There's also a reconciliation with the father if your father is still here. For some of you, like I said, Jupiter is also husband energy. I doubt that some of you would remarry your old spouse, but I do see that here for somebody. Okay. Or if it's just a separation right now, your spouse wants to come back. Okay. And that's just for the people who are separated, not already divorced, but they will return. Okay. We had the Shine card also in the last 2 readings and this card from last night. Both of those came back out. Wow. Make sure y'all go and check out the reading from yesterday. Oh my gosh, what is this dance? It's about to be a reconnection here. I know some of y'all don't want to hear that. Somebody's going to be real happy, though, that you allow them to talk to you and or to see you. They need this shine from you. They know now that you are a gift to them and also a gift from the divine. You're a gift to this world. This person really wants to return to you. This card is also kind of like the Jupiter card. Now, when is Jupiter going back direct? I think that won't be until next year, though. Yeah, you see that? Jupiter retrograde October the 10th into next year. Okay. So, I'll have to find out exactly when it is going direct. For some of you, this is when this commitment or reconciliation can happen, or at least the start of getting back together. Seven of Wands, Four of Cups. Give me something good on what is this celebration. Some of you want this connection to happen. So what's going to come to an end is the being distant, the guards up, overprotecting oneself, blocking. So you will be unblocking this person after this reading. Coming out, an end to the feeling sad and sorrow, an end to no action. So when you ask for guidance, take action. I keep saying that, and put your faith in the outcome you can't see. That's why the Fool card is up there. Then you will begin to dance with grace. I'm not necessarily saying that's you, but it is this person, though. They want this to end. They want this to end, such as the burden of you not being in their life or connected to you. For the people who this is somebody romantic, they also want to they also wants to give you the magic wand. Let's just say it that way. They want to give you the magic wand. Ten of Cups. And Nine of Cups. Yeah. This is why the celebration card is here. Now, this can be around your birthday. This also could be around their birthday. This can be around a holiday. So that going into next year, when Jupiter goes direct, this probably can be around Valentine's Day. It can be spring equinox, especially if their birthday is in the first 5 months of next year. Especially around in April. Maybe you got a birthday in January or February. Okay. Maybe they do. But this is a time of either you're being invited to a celebration, a birthday party, a New Year's party, Christmas party. They're inviting you to bring a gift or come to their birthday celebration, a parent's anniversary, a baby shower, because you know the family. It's something here, okay, as a sense of celebration. This also can be a night out for some of you with this person, a night out, and you will begin to dance. Because remember that the dancing also is part of your sacral chakra, okay? And the sacral chakra is your gut instinct, also where procreation or the making of a child happens. You may be free-spirited, and also be intimate with this person with no protection. And then you will have a page of a child. If you do speak to this person, they're really going to be dancing. Okay? They're going to be really, you may not see it, of course, through the phone, but this person is going to be really celebrating that you allowed them to speak with you. You allowed them to talk to you. Because ultimately what this person wants is to be back around you, to put you back into their life. Now, they also could be soon celebrating that they're about to drop one of these pentacles. Okay, because if they are, they could be very busy with work, school, job, career. Even if they got children with or a child with somebody else, they're very busy right now. You also could be very busy, you know. But also take time for relaxation, for fun. Um, Go out, do something fun and good. You are a Nine of Cups. This person is a Nine of Cups also. So it's kind of like you're saying, I don't have to really move until somebody wants to give me a Ace of Cups. Until then, I will sit here, I will be happy, um, and I'll be content. But I must get a true Ace of Cups, and that one cup will turn into the 10. So this is a possibility. It's all about both of you making and finding the time to be around each other, to reconnect, to go out, for a night out, a brunch, a coffee, a cafe, a tea, whatever. Some of you actually can go dancing with this person. But yeah, that's what I see. I'm going to get more into this dance celebration and find out what it is, because it keeps coming out. This is the second, third night in a row that it has came out, but this person wants to give or balance the karma, like I said. Remember I kept saying about balancing the karma? Because they know whatever's going on or have been going on between the both of you, it needs to stop. And it's time for them to take action about it, okay? They're ready to return. They're ready for a change in this. And for some of you, it also can be commitment. Finally getting what you want, okay? But we will be doing a Mercury retrograde in Scorpio reading probably tomorrow. So we'll see what that says, everybody, okay? Thank you so much for the late night reading, because I thought it was going to go live tomorrow at 2. But I guess I did something wrong. But so make sure you also just continue to watch this tomorrow, with fresh ears, fresh eyes, and listen to it again and see what I say. And thank you, Tara. You're so welcome. You're new here, so I hope that we'll see you back in the chat. And thank you so much for tuning in from Hawaii. I love it. All right. I'll see y'all in the next one.